Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. It is now time for round 3 of the casting call. We are down to 11 people, and now they have a game show to see if they can continue to move forward. We have Monteia, Derrick, and Linda today. Monteia, I will start with you. You're an attorney here in Lexington. Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready. I've been ready.
Well, look at you. This legal argument. I've been ready. Derrick, you're most known probably on here for your Stone Cold Steve Austin impression, but you've done well in this. Feeling confident in this round?
Feeling very confident. Ready to bring it. Let's go.
All right. Now, Linda, you might be the biggest fan favorite online. People have been supporting you a lot. Are you excited?
Yes, and I have a huge fan club.
Well, good. Well, we'll find out if they'll get you through. Now, here's what we're going to do. You pick category, and A, B, C, D, or E. Derrick, what do you got? Pick a category and a question.
Let's go Sports A.
Sports A. Carolina quarterback Cam Newton found himself in hot water after laughing off a question by a female sports reporter. He said it was sarcasm, but then later apologized. What's your take?
My take on it is he shouldn't have said it regardless what he did. I mean, he pretty much classified an entire gender in one sentence, and he should not have done that. He did later come back and apologize. So, I mean, I think we need to let it go. The media has really pushed it farther than what it should have went.
Well, I agree with that. That's pretty disrespectful, and that's how I feel about it. And I don't care if it is sarcasm. It was disrespectful, hot water.
I agree as well. I do think Cam Newton probably just said it offhandedly, and he later said that he didn't mean it, but especially in today's day and age where everyone's so hypersensitive about everything, he has to be cognizant of the fact that he could lose endorsement deals and jeopardize his career.
You know, y'all are all being very kind to Cam Newton. I mean, what he said was basically, you females can't understand sports. Cam Newton gets a panel he really likes here. All right, Linda, you're up. What's the category and what question?
I'm torn between Hot Topics and potpourri. I'll go with Hot Topics B.
Hot Topics B. In wake of U of L's most recent Adidas scandal, both head coach Rick Pitino and athletic director Tom Jurich have been fired. How long is it going to take for Louisville to bounce back from where they are right now?
Well, it just depends on who they pick for the new director and coach, and I'm really excited about that. And hopefully they'll get somebody in there that'll be a better leader.
I think it's going to take them an extremely long time. They did avoid the death penalty, but as a UK fan and someone that went to an ACC school for undergrad, I double hate Louisville. And so I think that Louisville was in the best place they've probably ever been, especially transitioning from a commuter school, and now all of a sudden they're back where they started at.
And I'm just going to echo what Monteia said. I think it's going to take them a long time. I mean, this upcoming year is basically the only year they're going to have because they're not going to get the recruits that they were getting. So, yeah, it's going to take them a long time to come back from this.
Well, all right, there you go. But not a ton of Louisville fans in here. I do like Monteia calling it a commuter school all of a sudden. I mean, how harsh do you have to be, Monteia? All right, so that's our contest right now. I think I'm going to have to go back and figure out which one of these 3 is going to move to the next round. All right, after much deliberation with the Hey Kentucky crew, this was a difficult decision. Let me just say this. All 3 of you have things that I like, but all 3 of you also have things you need to work on. Let's start with Monteia. You give the best answers. I mean, you think through these things. I actually like what you have to say. Even when I don't agree with you, I think you back it up. But you got to show me some personality, all right? You got to give me some energy because I know you've got it. You're a lawyer, for goodness sake. Show me some of that energy. Now, Derrick, you actually brought the energy tonight, had some good answers, but at the same time, you ended 2 different ones by saying you didn't know. If there's one thing this show has to have, it's people who say something. Because I'm going to have an opinion, and if you're going to stand there with me, you better have an opinion as well. Now, Linda, you have more personality than any human being I've seen in a long time. But with that said, when I throw to you, if you take 2 seconds and say nothing, then I've got 20 seconds to fill.
And you need it.
I do need it, but I got to have somebody to help me on the show. Like, I can't throw to you and then it's just dead silence, or else I'll be sitting there just flapping my mouth in the wind. So all 3 of you have things that are positive, and all 3 of you have things to work on. Now, I've decided, along with the staff, that we're going to move Monteia to the next round. But I'm going to tell you, Monteia, if you don't amp up the personality, this will be kind of your final stop. As far as Derrick and Linda, on Friday, we will have a consolation round, and one of you may be in it. We'll find out a little bit later.